Hello guys, Cody here, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a pixel draw project. Anyway, sorry for the cut. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a pixel draw project in Scratch. If you're wondering what that is, it's kind of like pixel drawing, but with hold on, I'm sorry, but it's with these. Yep, these little huge pixels. It also has a color panel here with an erase button too. So anyways, let's get started. First, sign in into your Scotch account. I've used my second one for the tutorial. Go to my stuff if you're on mobile. Actually, for everyone actually. Search my Scotch account called this. I'll give you a few seconds to copy this down. Okay, once you got that down, search it. Now click on my account. Well, you can see you can't see my project on this slide somewhere right now, but when you click view all, you should find this project on my page. Click on it. Now you have this. Now what you need to do is to go to remix it. And now when you get the remix, you're now just gonna name it to Pixl Draw. And now you're ready to start the tutorial. Yeah, quick reminder. Actually, never mind. I was gonna put it in a link, but never mind. So, what we're gonna do now, for the cell, I already got you the code so that you know how to do it, so you can take me later. I also already put in the code for the button, so you can also take me on that. And now, to actually start painting. So, go to the cell sprite. We're just gonna move this aside. We're going to gonna put in a block when the sprite is clicked. And here, we're gonna put in this code. If and touching mouse point, touching mouse pointer and wait, no, not or, sorry, big mistake. Anyways, if touching mouse pointer and mouse down. Wait. Oh, sorry, I forgot this only works for that. My bad. We will switch the costume to the current color. We'll save that. Now if you test it, now if you click on one, it turns into the exact color. And for the erasing, you can erase that. Now you can do any color you like. Yep, it's that simple. All I had to do was just do that and you're already done. But that's not all. We'll want to have to get the ability to drag, because having this just, yeah, it sucks. So what you're gonna do is instead of doing this, we're just gonna delete this block. Make sorry. make a block and name it get ability to draw. So now we're gonna put this block right here, and we're gonna set this here. Now we're gonna make it forever. Make it one forever. If touch your mouse pointer and the mouse is down, we're gonna switch the cursor to that color. Now if we test it, oh wait, something's not right. If you're wondering why this is happening, it's because of this block right here. As you can see, when we click the green flag, the code runs to this block right here. But since we're running the block forever, the code will lock that code and it doesn't pass on to the rest. So instead, we're gonna broadcast a new message, naming it create grid. Now I'm gonna set this aside, bring this up. Now how this is gonna work? When I receive create grid, this will start. Now if we test it, if we get save, it will start making the grid again. And if we try to drag, oh, I think I made a mistake. So what do we have here? So what? Okay, there's another problem. So I found the reason out why. It's because whenever we touch one of these, I mean, if we like use this method instead to drag to like hold and move around the mouse pointer, yes, it won't work because actually I don't know how to explain it. Sorry guys. So all I'm gonna say is this method does not work, so I'm sorry, we're just gonna take this away. Which means we don't need this block anymore. So now we're just gonna stick to this. Which does intentionally work. Man, I wish we could do this instead. This just waste a bunch of time. Well, we're just gonna stick to that. Now, there's something that is quite boring here because when we start this project, anyways, when we start this project, the cell only goes on to create it itself. But here's the problem: you have to wait for it to finish generating itself so that you can now draw. That's going to be quite boring. But also, what happens when it starts generating? It doesn't really work. Or wait, am I using the wrong button? Let me see. Yeah, actually, it does work, but we don't like it when we're drawing when the grid is being created. That's just choppy. So what we're going to do instead is remove this, make a block, name it create grid and instant. And we're going to make it run without screen refresh. So we're going to set this off right here and bring this block. We're going to set all this blocks from here to over here. And we're going to bring this here, yeah. So now when we start the project, boom, the grid instantly generates itself, and now we don't have to wait like a single second or issue into milliseconds, that's fine. We don't have to wait for the grid to generate, and we can just go to drawing, which is perfect. Yeah. But also, let me just do a little fun here. Scratchy. It doesn't look like good. Yeah, I think I messed him up. Yeah, I don't know, but I don't know. No, just alright. But we're not done yet. The one thing we want to do is reset the whole thing instead of just wasting our time erasing this. Like, no, this sucks. We don't want that. So what we're gonna do instead is we're gonna make a new button. So paint a new spot. And we're gonna bring in one button. Going to set it right here. Make it completely white. Yeah, give it an outline. Or at least make it 2, yeah. So now we're gonna also bring in this icon. Put it right here. So also I'm gonna set it right here. And we're gonna bring in the text, is type in all caps. And we're gonna put this right here. Now, to actually make this work, hold on. Before we do that, let's put this in a perfect place. But first, we're gonna name it despite erase. So now, let me think of let me calculate the position here. So I'd say 152 and negative 12. Alright, let's see it. Yep, that's what we want it. So now, to make this actually work, when the spread is clicked, we'll broadcast erase all. We're gonna say here. Now go back to the cell sprite. So, yeah. Yeah, let's do it here. So, when I receive erase all, switch costume to empty. Now, if we test this, I'm gonna do a smiley face. Now, if we click it, boom, everything erases, which is nice. Now I'm gonna make non-drawing. Don't ask me what I'm doing. Sorry. And it still works. Yep. Just like how we did it. Actually, let's put this button somewhere a bit farther. How about this position? Yeah, it's a bit farther. Alright, so now we're gonna make a new cool feature. And behold, fill. So, what this fill button does is, yeah, what this fill button does is gonna fill the whole canvas. So if it can't fill inside shapes, I can't really do that. So instead we're just gonna call it fill canvas. I don't know why it's saying fall instead of fill. I think my keyboard doesn't know the word fill. Like, bro, this is a freaking technology. So, anyways, when we get to position, right, 113, yeah. I mean, 113. I mean, 113. Oh my god, what am I saying? Sorry. So you're gonna do is gonna change the symbol. You're gonna make a new one. So yeah, for those who can't really draw, that's okay. Just try your best. I want you to try your best. Alright, so we're gonna make the fill bucket. Actually, let's make it a bit shorter. Yeah, like that. And now, gonna make the rim, top rim, like that. Alright, and now we're gonna tilt it over a little. And now we're going to make this little splashing effect. Like, I want to see it, so. Ah, that's too big. Right, so, yeah, red color. I'm gonna put it in like this. I'm gonna shape it out a little bit. Like, this is a bit too choppy, so, yeah. Yeah, like that. Yeah, that's looking good. Now we also gotta fill this part. But also, we're gonna make the handle too. I'm just being a little more creative because, you know, I'm an artist and I like being creative. Mostly. Anyway, the rim. Just gonna turn this order, short it out, and flat it a bit. Yeah, this size is fine. Sorry. And now, let's do an effect. Wait, missed a part. Let's do an effect. Like, you know, when we choose a color, when we choose a color, the color in the bucket is going to match the exact way, which is quite cool, you know. So let's do that. I'm gonna name all of them as well. Red. We're not getting colors yet. orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, okay, black, brown, gray, and lastly, white. Now we'll look at all the colors from here to today. So that's blue. Okay, all colors now. Red, black. So now, hold on, let me check the position. Yeah. So yeah, how this is gonna work? Oh yeah. We got for now. We're gonna have it switch costume to color. Let's test that. Alright. Now it switches to the color we choose. Which is very cool. Alright. Now, to actually make it function, let's make a new message. Naming it Phil R, of course. We're gonna pop that in right there. Now, duplicate this block. Now, let's see, Phil R, switch costume to the exact color. Now, if we test this, when I click it, boom! Everything is filled, which is nice. We do this to every single color. Yay! Smiley face sure that I'm happy. Yeah. Excuse me. Alright. Now you've got a working Pixl draw game in Scotch. Now, we're not entirely done yet because I might be having some more input up my sleeve. So get ready to wait for part 2. See you next time, and have a great day.